Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. One of the most important lessons that you need to learn in English is how to conjugate a verb correctly. In previous videos, we've talked about past period tenses, present period tenses, but we didn't talk about the future. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you the 4 future tenses, how to conjugate a verb in these tenses, and give you examples so you can understand and implement it in your sentences. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. And let's get started. The first tense is simple future, and the simple future has 2 forms. The first one is will plus the base form of the verb. The base form of the verb here is the infinitive form without to. And remember here that we don't add anything to the verb. This form is used to talk about predictions, promises, or decisions that you are making now. Let me share with you these examples so you can understand. The first one is, I will call you later. The verb here is will plus call. Call is the base form of the verb. And remember, we didn't add anything to the base form because we have will. We used this form because it's a promise for the future. The second example is, it will rain tomorrow. The verb here is will rain. Rain, again, is the base form of the verb. We didn't add anything. And we used this form, will rain, because it's a prediction for the future. The second form is be going plus the infinitive form of the verb. And remember something here. To be, we are going to conjugate it in the present simple. We use this form to talk about planned actions, intentions, or predictions, but the difference here, the predictions has to be based on the current event or something that is happening right now. Now let me share with you these examples so you can understand. The first one, we are going to visit grandma this weekend. The verb here is are going to visit. Here we used are, which is to be in the present simple with we. Going to visit, here is the verb in the infinitive form. We use this form because it's a planned action or an intention. The second example is, look at those clouds. It is going to rain soon. We use this form because it's a prediction, but based on the clouds that we are seeing right now, it's going to rain soon. Next tense is future continuous, and we use it when we have progressive actions in the future. As for the form, we have will be plus the present participle of the verb. The present participle of the verb is the base form of the verb plus ing. Let me give you these examples so you can understand. We have, she will be studying all night for her test. The verb here is will be studying. Remember, we have will plus be plus the present participle of the verb. The second example is, they will be playing football at 4 p.m. Next tense is future perfect. Let me tell you why we use this tense. We use it when we want to express actions that end before a future moment. As for the form, we have will have plus the past participle of the verb. And let's remember together how to form a past participle. We have 2 types of verbs. For regular verbs, the first type, we add ed to the base form of the verb. For the irregular verbs, they change completely as opposed to the regular verbs. Let me give you these examples so you can understand. The first example, by next month we will have finished the project. Finished here is the past participle of the verb to finish, which is a regular verb. Next example is, she will have left by the time you arrive. Left here is the past participle of the verb to leave, which is an irregular verb. And remember here, we changed the past participle completely for this verb, from to leave or leave to left. Finally, we have future perfect continuous. We use this tense when we have a duration of an action that ends at a certain point in the future. As for the form, we have will have been plus the present participle of the verb, which is the base form of the verb, plus ing. Let me give you these examples so you can understand. The first example is, by December, I will have been working here for 10 years. The verb is will have been working, which is the base form of the verb, plus ing. While we use the future perfect continuous, we have two things to look at here. We have the period 10 years, but we don't get to 10 years until December, which happens in the future. That's why we used this tense. Another example, he will have been studying for 3 hours by noon. So this was all for today's lesson. If you have any questions or something that you didn't understand, don't forget to mention it in the comment section down below. And thank you for watching.